Today's video is going to be a garden tour. I'm going to show you how I've managed to grow peas outside in the polytunnel and protected them from the mice. I'm also going to show you how I've been dealing with my couch grass, and I've weeded a lovely bed for my rhubarb. But first, let's check on how the garlic and all the seeds are doing, because you know what? I've been working very hard sowing seeds, and I've been successful with garlic, peppers, onions, and loads of other stuff. So I'll just do a quick tour and show you how they're doing. So here's the garlic, and it's looking pretty good. Now I need to get rid of this comfrey. For those of you who are natural gardeners, you will probably, well, you'll know and love comfrey, but the only problem is it takes over everything, doesn't it? And as you can see here, it's everywhere. It's all over my asparagus bed, so I just need to deal with that. In one of my latest videos on making my dead hedge, which you can see just there, I'm going to be continuously moving all my clippings into my dead hedge to keep building on it, which is amazing. Here's the autumn raspberries. Now, you cut autumn raspberries around now, just before the new shoots come up. So here's the new shoots. So autumn raspberries, you get the fruit off the new shoots. So these are the old shoots which I've just cut down. So we let the nutrients come all the way down in the winter, and then just before spring, you cut them down, and then you've got these new shoots coming up. Totally different to summer strawberries, which they grow on the last year's growth, but all mine are autumn. So moving on into the polytunnel, I'll show you what seeds I've got growing. I've got 3 types of carrot here, and some of these are old seeds, so they've not worked, but this one has. This one is called, oh, it's the purple one. That purple one is from She Grows Veg. Don't know if you've ever seen or heard of She Grows Veg, but they do like heritage varieties, and really cool. So yeah, that's the one that's come up. The F1 and the other one haven't. But we'll see. We'll leave them for a bit longer. I think maybe with old seeds I'll actually do them on tissue first to see if they sprout. Oh, so let's have a look to see if the peas have sprout. So I've not done a video on this, but there's lots of people who don't start peas outdoors, so in their greenhouse or in their polytunnel, because of this. Now, to be honest, I don't think I've got mice. I think I've got rats. Look at that hole. It's just making me feel a bit sick, to be honest. I filled that hole up before and it's still come out, but it doesn't seem to be any damage to anything, which is good. But yeah, I'll show you what I do to protect my peas seeds from mice, because if you've ever sown peas outdoors, you know that if you don't protect them, mice will actually dig at little holes and they will eat the peas. But yeah, it looks like I've been successful, and I'll show you what I've done. Okay, can you see here? These are sweet peas from Pete down in Cornwall. He gave me some. I'll put the link to his channel in the description. But these are his sweet peas, and can you see how they've grown through my protection? And all I've done is used holly clippings on the protection. There's nothing better, is there, than actually, you know, sharing seeds and sharing the love. Absolutely love it. Now my real peas, let's see if they've come through or if they've been eaten. I need to move my snail out of the way. I showed how to do that on a previous video as well. Look, here we go. There are my peas. Can you see? One's popping up there. What else have we got going? I'm just checking for damage to see if mice have managed to get in there. But yeah, these are really spiky, so mice do stay away, and it is such a natural way to protect your peas. It's warming up nicely, especially in the polytunnel, although I have to be careful at night because it does go down, the temperature goes down quite dramatically at night. Let's just see what else has sprouted. On here we have a heat mat, and we've got some onions that I grew from seed. And we've got some salad stuff here, so rocket and oriental mix. I could probably do with transplanting those into little modules soon. And here, look at these. We've got our leeks. Now I like to grow leeks a certain way. I grow them in really deep pots because I let them grow tall and deep as long as they can really before transplanting, because I want them to be nice and strong, and then I put a big hole in the ground and then shove basically most of the leek in the hole. I don't pat it down or anything, I just fill it full of water and let the soil kind of come in around it. I'll do a video when I do it anyway, but yeah, I always make sure that I sow my leeks in deep soil so the roots go all the way down so they can grow as long as possible. I'll show you how deep this pot is now. This is the deep pot. Over here we have the peppers, and I've taken the top off. So we've got the pepperoncini here. We've got this cucumber, market maker, and this is my favourite tomato. It's a bush variety and it's very early, and it's called Latah, L-A-T-A-H. So I'm looking forward to those. They're just coming through. Let's go and have a look at Mark's Gang and Peanuts tomatoes. So I also got given some seeds from another YouTuber, thank you very much. And yeah, these are looking amazing. Check out these tomatoes. Hello, tomatoes. Woo! How strong are they? So those are looking strong. I'm really happy about that. I have actually used a lamp there, so that's really good. Just got a bit of a head start, but yeah, looks like I need to transplant those very soon, but just wanted to get a little bit warmer. Over here we have my partner's onions. These need to go out ASAP, don't they? Absolutely ASAP. I wanted to try from seed, which is why you've seen my seed ones on the seed map, but we do get through a lot of onions, so it's quite nice to have a bit of variety as long as we can find the space to plant them. So I'll just quickly show you the setup here as well of my fella's warm zone. Hang on. So this is a section of the polytunnel. It's kind of like, you know, just a standard bubble wrap. I've just opened this here, but we hold it down with a bit of a brick that overlaps there. Right, so that kind of sits it. And then we've got one of these heaters, and that heats this area. And there's the massive gas bottle. Now, obviously this isn't going to be super tropical, but it just kind of takes the edge off the delicate seedlings. Right now, we probably don't need it to be as warm, but my partner really likes avocados and wants to really grow stuff like that, which I'm not into because I just would rather work with nature than try and beat it. But anyway, this is his thing. This is what he wants to do. So yeah, oh my gosh, I've just seen another rat hole. Look at that. Oh my gosh. Apart from getting cats, what else should I do? My granddad's given me some kind of, like, look at this, look at this. This is some kind of rat trap. It looks humane. You know, mice I can cope with. You can protect from mice. Like, you've just seen what I've protected from mice, right? With my holly bushes. Holly bushes protecting. But yeah, what do you do with rats? Oh, we don't even have compost here, by the way. I only compost like in piles of brown. I don't put anything that they would ever want to eat out, just because I just don't want rats everywhere, and we live near a road, so I can't get a cat. But yeah, I'm just, oh, it's a never-ending battle, isn't it? So yeah, I mean, if you're interested in understanding what I do with this rat trap, or what my partner's going to do, let me know and I'll do a little update video on it, or a short or something, just to kind of see how that goes. But yeah, so that's that. Look at this curry plant. Ooh, it smells amazing. Oh, it smells like curry. Need to think of a recipe with that, really. Do I just put it in normal curries? But anyway, it's going really well. If anybody wants a little cutting of that, let me know and I'll pot some up for everybody. Right. My partner's decided to do strawberries in kind of like hanging baskets this year. We've got some down here which go really well. But yeah, so with these, what I would do and I'm going to ask him first, is basically chop off all of those old leaves and just leave those nice fresh ones there, so the plant can focus on growing what it needs to grow, basically. And so now for what's going on with my hair, sorry. Now to understand what I do to get rid of couch grass. And I'm afraid there's no real answer, but it might help you to understand this one thing. You just have to keep digging it out. It's an absolute nightmare. But look what I've achieved. So this was all covered in couch grass, and I've rescued some rhubarb that I found on another part of the garden. And that is a nice little bed, and I had loads of couch grass down the side there and all along here, and I pulled it out. I find it quite rewarding anyway, pulling couch grass out. You've just got to remember to do it when it's rained. The soil needs to be not too clogged up with rain, but still enough for it to be, you know, nice and kind of crumbly. So yeah, here is the couch grass. Here it all is, and I've left it here to die, to rot out. And once this is all died with either sun damage or water damage, I will then put it in a random compost pile. So that's it from me today. Let me know if you have any comments or love about anything at all. And yeah, see you soon, guys. Spring is here!